Oh my god, I'm recording? That's so awkward. I didn't even know I was recording. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So before I even get started with today's video, I'm gonna make a quick announcement. I have kids in my house. I have a mother who yells at kids. If there's background noise, I can't help that. I'm sorry. So, with that being said, let's get into the video. So today's video is gonna be another story time, but this one's a little different because today's story is a paranormal story. So before we get started with the story, I do want to give a quick disclaimer. I guess a disclaimer? Whatever. Some people believe in spiritual, paranormal stuff. Some people don't. If you don't, that's fine. Whatever. You're entitled to your opinion. If you do, again, you're entitled to that opinion. So here in Cincinnati, there's a road called Buffalo Ridge. And if you're a local, then you probably already know all the urban legends behind it. But if not, I'm here to tell you guys. So the first and most popular, and honestly probably the most fucked up story, is that of a little boy named Mitchell. So the story goes that this little boy named Mitchell was playing when he decided to run into the street and was suddenly struck by a giant white van. Now this van was said to have never been found. They don't know who killed him. But this same van will chase you and run you off the road if you decide to drive there late at night. The second story behind Buffalo Ridge is about a woman in a white dress. The legend goes that this woman was staying in her house, trying to flee from her husband, who was very controlling. However, her husband found her, and when he found her, he beheaded her. Rumor has it, if you drive up the road late at night, you can see her walking around in her white gown, looking for her head endlessly, that she'll never find. Now, the third legend behind this road is horror hounds. So it's rumored that if you go on the road late at night, and you drive up and down, that you will see these horror hounds that chase you around. They're said to be these vicious creatures with these bright yellow demonic eyes that will chase your car until you get off the road. Personally, I've driven up and down the road multiple times. I've seen creatures out at night. I've seen deers and, rodents. I've never seen these horror hounds, but you never know. It could be your headlights flashing in their eyes. Could be demon dogs. Now that you guys know the legends of Buffalo Ridge, I wanted to go ahead and share my experience with you guys. So as I said earlier in the video, I've actually been on the road multiple times. I go pretty often, actually. I like to take routes on that road and, scare the shit out of myself. Honestly, every time I go on this road, something strange happens. Something out of the normal. It's not necessarily like paranormal, but weird shit always happens on this road. I'm gonna share my most recent experience with you guys because it was literally like 3 nights ago. My friend and I decided to hit a route, and we always take Buffalo Ridge because we just love the adrenaline, I guess. Usually, it's nothing really out of the ordinary. It is creepy because it is like a haunted road and like there is things that have happened. The other night was different though. You guys, when I say that it was just so eerie, like I don't even know how to explain it. When you turn onto this road, it is dead silent. Like, you don't hear crickets, you don't hear animals, like... So I'm realizing now that I didn't really give enough context to what I was saying there. I don't know where I heard this or where I read this, but I read or heard that if it's silent, that's not good. Like, that means something bad's gonna happen. Like, you should always hear, frogs ribbiting or, like, crickets chirping. Like, you should always hear something, and if you don't, something bad's gonna happen. Nothing. The road is literally in the middle of the woods. Like, on one side there's a river, and the other side is, like, the forest, because it's, like, the memorial forest, or whatever. So we turn onto the road, and we're riding a blunt. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm not gonna try to, like, censor it. Like, oh my god, we're smoking a cigarette. Like, no, I don't smoke cigarettes. We were riding a blunt. So we turn onto the road, and this blunt will not lie, you guys. Like, I don't know. I thought it was the Rello at first, So whatever, we keep driving, and I probably have lit this blunt like 10 times now. Like, it was frustrating, honestly. I didn't think anything of it at the time. But, so we had already went down the road once, and I turned around, and we're coming back up. Blunt is still not lighting, but out of nowhere, it literally gets ice cold in my car, you guys. And we're literally in the middle of summer right now. Like, that, it doesn't get cold. Like, it stays warm day and night. Also, my car doesn't have air. My radiator has a lot of issues, it leaks, so my air doesn't work, like, at all. I never, ever get cold air coming through my car. But we're routing, and it gets ice cold, and this air keeps blowing through my vents, and it's, like, ice cold, and just, like, the whole temperature in my car just, like, drops. And I roll my windows down to see if it's, like, cold outside, and it's literally freezing, you guys. And I know you're like,
whatever, like, it's just a coinky dink, like, whatever.
I don't know. It was weird. Like, it was just really weird. That's not typically, like, something that happens. Like, it doesn't... The temperature literally dropped within, like, seconds. Like, we both noticed it right away. Like, my friend and I, we both noticed it. Weather doesn't just change like that, you know? Back to what I was saying, though. We get off the road, and the blunt literally sparks right up. Fine. It hits fine. We literally finish it within, like, 5 minutes after getting off the road. Coincidence? Maybe. I don't know. I think that's a little weird, personally. Like, we're off the road, blunt's hitting fine. Sparks fine. We get on the road, can't get it to hit. Get off the road, it lights up again. Like, that's kind of a stupid thing. I don't know. But personally, I think that's a little weird. So another creepy experience we had that night, I was actually telling my friend the story that I just told you guys about the woman in the white gown, because I myself just found that out. And I shit you not, you guys, when I tell her this story, she looks over at me with the, like, coldest stare I've ever seen. Like, I don't even have a word to describe it, because she literally looked so shook. Like, I just knew something was wrong. And so I asked her, like, what's wrong? Like, I know it's scary, but, like, it's just a story, you know? And she tells me that she literally saw exactly what I was describing to her down the driveway. We had passed this house with a long driveway, and she's claimed that she saw the same figure or, you know, whatever that I was describing to her. Again, coincidence? I don't know. Creepy shit. So that was actually my most recent experience in Buffalo Ridge, and I know that wasn't probably much to you guys. Those are all things that could be explained, so, you know, you could probably rationalize that. So whatever. I want to tell you guys about the craziest experience I've ever had in my life. Like, if you've watched my Ouija board story, you know that some crazy shit happened. But that doesn't even compare to this. Like, that, I was like 12 years old, and it was all a joke to me, and I really didn't understand what was going on. But this happened somewhat recently, about 2 years ago, and it honestly... So a group of my friends, we all decided to go route. Again, that's like the routing spot. That's what we do. Like, you want to route a blunt? Okay, let's go to Buffalo Ridge. Like, I don't know. So we decided to drive down the road, you know, not thinking anything of it. And out of nowhere, this giant truck or van or something, I don't know, I still don't know because it was so bright, starts riding our ass. Like, flooring it. And we're literally like, what the fuck? So obviously, if they're riding our ass, they're trying to chase us. And we end up going like 90 down this road, and they are still flooring it. And again, I don't really know what it was because their lights were so bright. It looked like one of those like super old like box trucks, like almost like the Jeepers Creepers. Almost like the Jeepers Creepers truck, if you guys have ever seen that movie. Like, it just looked super big, and it had these giant lights, and they were like fluorescent bright. Like, they were so bright, you couldn't see anything. And it was just crazy. They literally chased us down the road, and this road is super windy and hilly. Like, there's like, it's almost like a roller coaster. Like, you literally just go up and down hills in these sharp ass turns, and it's literally chasing us. We're going like 90, and mind you, the speed limit through there is like 35, 25 around certain bends. We're flooring it going 90, just trying to get away from this truck, and out of nowhere, as we go like downhill and back up, its lights literally like disappear. Like, the whole thing is gone. Honestly, this was probably like the most terrifying moment of my life, and I know I'm kind of like not really that dramatic about it. I guess I could probably be more like shook, but honestly, it happened so long ago that it's I've told this story so many times, and like honestly, not that many people believe me. They try to rationalize it, and so I kind of like toned down. Like, it doesn't really scare me as much, and I don't know if this was paranormal or if just someone fucking with us, but I do know that it was out of the normal. Like, it was weird. They came out of nowhere. They vanished. Like, they left. Like, I'm gonna insert the clip here for you guys.
What the fuck? They're coming! They're coming! They're high! Let me up here! Ah! It's gone! They're gone! What the fuck? They're gone!
There's just no way to rationalize it. Like, the car didn't turn. We were going down a hill going 90. Like, I literally saw my friend's speedometer. We were going at least 90 and then back up. If this car were to turn at the bottom of the hill, they would have tipped something would have happened, we would have heard it, we would have known, like, in the video you guys can literally see, like, their lights just disappear, like, they're gone. Like, it's so weird. They, like, fade out. I'm gonna try to slow it down for you guys if I can, and then I'll insert it here. They literally just fade out. Like, it's so creepy. Like, I actually couldn't get a hold of this video for a really long time. I had to go through some shit to find this video, and then the other person in this group with me, like the group of people that was driving, she was actually driving, and I had her phone, and we had to, like, I had to contact her, and then I had to get her phone, and she had to, like, send it through iCloud. Like, it was just doing the most. But I had to find this video for you guys because every time that I watch it, it makes me scared again. Like, I just remember, like, how I felt, and oh my god, it was just so weird. Like, it's so weird. Like, we have tried to sit down and explain it to ourselves and, like, rationalize it so many times, and it's just not possible. Like, so like I said, that was like 2 years ago, and honestly, after that happened, I did not go on Buffalo Bridge for like months or like weeks. Like, I don't really remember how long, but I just remember, like, I was petrified to go back. And when I did go back, like, I was constantly checking behind me and constantly checking in the back rear window so I could, you know, see if somebody was following us. And still to this day, I do that. I always check when I'm driving, like, my back mirror and my side mirrors. I check everything because I don't know, I never know, and I never want to be in that position again, especially with me driving, because there's, like, certain things wrong with my car, and I honestly just don't think that it would make it through that. Alrighty, guys, so that is my experience on Buffalo Bridge, and that is the legends behind Buffalo Bridge. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you're a local, you should definitely check it out. Be careful if you go late at night. That is my warning to you. If you did like this video, you should go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You should hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. If you have any paranormal experiences, you should comment below, because I'm honestly really into that stuff. I love hearing people's, like, ghost stories. I love watching, like, ghost hunting. So it's definitely something I'm interested in. So if you do have any experiences, comment below. As always, much love to you guys. I appreciate all of you. I will continue to say that every video I post, because I really do appreciate it. I appreciate any support that I get, and I am glad that I can make these videos and you guys enjoy them. Like, I'm glad that you get entertainment out of these. So there's my little ramble of love for you guys. Have a great day. Stay safe. Take care. I love you guys, and I will see you soon.